against more uncertainty and more volatility is more engagement and more resilience. And that's our strategy when it comes to engaging with the world. It's why the Prime Minister's in China, it's why I'm off to the G20 this week, and it's also why our engagement is good for Australian workers and businesses and industries and our economy more broadly. The economy is the major focus of the Prime Minister's engagements in China. I'm conscious that he's up shortly, and so I'll say a few things about that, but leave it largely to him. There couldn't be a more important time to strengthen an economic relationship which is full of opportunity, but also not short of complexity. China is a really crucial part of our prosperity, and that makes it an important and obvious focus for our economic diplomacy as well. The G20 is another crucial opportunity for Australia to engage. We are big believers in multilateral engagement because Australia is a big beneficiary of global forums like the G20 and also from free and open markets for our goods and services. I'll be heading to Durban this week, later in the week, for meetings on Thursday and Friday. I'll be participating in G20 discussions, but also meeting directly with my counterparts from Indonesia, Japan, Canada, the UK and Germany. And my focus at the G20 will be on strengthening economic ties, but also with a particular focus on capital flows, on supply chains, on critical minerals, and also dealing with the structural issues in our own economies. That's the focus of our international engagement in July, and it's also the focus of our Reform Roundtable in August. I have been really encouraged by the interest shown by my colleagues, by the regulators, by business and union leaders in the Reform Roundtable. Just over the course of the last couple of weeks, we've had a number of good discussions with Cabinet colleagues. I met with the Education Minister this morning about his contribution to the Roundtable. I think I've written to more than 30 regulators now. I had a good long discussion with the head of the Business Council. I've had a good long discussion with the leaders of the ACTU. And from those discussions, I am really encouraged and really optimistic that people will bring to the Reform Roundtable good, constructive ideas for how we build on the agenda the government is already rolling out, build on the progress that we've made together in our economy, and build consensus about the next steps forward as well. We've largely now finalised the structure of the agenda. Resilience Day 1, Productivity Day 2, Sustainability Day 3. We've asked Michelle Bullock to kick off Day 1 after the Prime Minister and I. We've asked Danielle Wood to kick off Day 2, and I'll ask Jenny Wilkinson to kick off Day 3. We're also finalising the next round of core invitations. I don't think it would come as a surprise to anyone who's seen the interest that people have shown in the Roundtable that it is difficult to narrow that down. We can't have every industry or every interest represented individually, but the major peaks will be there. There'll be other opportunities for people to contribute. And again, my ministerial colleagues are doing a terrific job hosting their own Reform Roundtables to gather ideas and priorities in their own portfolios. Those roundtables have already begun, but the pace of those will quicken between now and towards the end of August when we host the roundtable next door. So a huge week for international engagement, really important week to feed into our other considerations when it comes to economic policy.